Okay. Beginning of the end. That fucking V rank. After we get through the credits and whatnot, I'm definitely gonna look at the trophies and see, because as of right now, I believe we're missing 5 of them. We'll see what the remaining are. But Sakura High School Battle, the final one. It's a boss wave. Oh, you know what we should do real quick? Look at the stuff we got. Ida's files, a report from the civilian detective agency that Tetsuya Ida uses. It is nearly 200 pages long and has detailed information on the following 11 people: Yuki Takamiya, Tomi Kisaragi, Yori Fuyusaka, Renya Goto, Juro Karabe, Natsuno Minami, Megumi Yakushiji, Shu Amaguchi, Chihiro Morimura, Ryoka Shinonome, and Nenji Ogata. Out of all of them, the documents on Tomi Kisaragi are the most extensive by far. Because he's not obsessed or anything. That one down there is the important one. Anything else? Okay, so it should just be 3 of them, right? Because I think we only had 2. So we should have had 4 total had we S-ranked the last one as well. Super large missile. A 3rd generation Sentinel armament fires a powerful missile that can decimate a large area. The giant missile is 9.1 meters long and weighs 1 ton. Utilizing electromagnetic barriers, TNT, and aluminum dust, this weapon creates a wide-ranging dust explosion. And the food one, the most important one. There it is. Dinner from the other night. Dinner Megumi Yakushiji made for Juro Karabe the other night. Consists of 5 dishes: salted grilled mackerel, chicken, chikuzen ni? I don't know what that is. Google. Chikuzen ni. A dish that originated from northern Kyushu, Japan, made of braised chicken and vegetables. Oh, it's the bowl in the back. Often eaten when bringing in the new year in Japan. Like a stir fry of chicken and veggies. What it looks like. A Japanese style rolled omelet, rice, and miso soup. It was set up to be shared between 2 people. Those rolled omelets. Well, I guess I can't really... They're a bit strange, but the only one I had eel in it, and I'm not a huge fan of eel. It was a rolled omelet with unagi, and it was submerged in some sort of liquid. It was real weird, but I wanted to try unagi at least once while I was over there. I don't know if my choice of dish was the best choice to try unagi, but based vanillaware in their food, exactly. Oh yeah, rolled omelets are just egg. They're cooked in a certain way though. Again, I don't know if it was the liquid is submerged in or not. It was runnier than I would prefer my eggs to be. But Sakura High School Battle. Let's bring the MVP squad. Bop, bop.
Let's go.
Bop, bop.
Someone's gotta do it.
Honestly, Shinonome being able to set down multiple at the same time, your MVP. And honestly, Ogata... I would like to bring both of them. But Ogata, his Demolisher Blade is so good. Get it going. I love runny eggs. I do not. The types of scrambled eggs I eat, a lot of people would probably consider it overcooked. That's just how I grew up eating them.
We're up against the wall here. Would really love a clue about what's gonna happen.
I'd like definitely like wartime eggs. Microwave? No. No.
How much do you know about universal control? Well, it manages the world, right? Keeps things running smooth, keeps us thinking we're from our own eras? So, why would it let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked? What, you're saying it's not working? Universal control is still operating. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting headlines of this happening around the world.
So, the system doesn't think this is unusual? That's right. Because it's checking it against the decode inside you.
Wait. Trying to... Completely Colonial Savage. Yeah. Like, you're looking at eggs. Okay, I need to just fucking mind blank. What's... But you know how the Universal Co. manage the world, right? Keeps things running smooth, keeps us thinking we're from our own eras. Let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked. And be getting headlines of this happening around the world. There is no world.
It convinces the system that's a normal process. That's when the Deimos appear. Universal Control has no idea it's under attack.
The mainframe gets taken over before it can even register anything. It forces a manual system reset.
If it was aware of any of this, it'd never let this situation even happen.
It still hasn't picked up on the problem? This whole giant robot apocalypse thing is kinda hard to miss.
The Aegis severs the link. It can't detect any of this.
Cutting off its connection to its nerves. Like a doctor's anesthetic before the knife.
It's numb to the intrusion. And that's why we have to wake it up and show it the threat. We have to make the system understand. This is not normal. It's a state of emergency. So how do we do that? I can broadcast the terminal link signal from the command ship I'm on. By routing the signal through here, I can reconnect the link severed by the Aegis. That should make Universal Control finally realize what's going on. So this was your big fallback plan? Yes. It's the only option we have left. And that'll fix all of this? We won't have to fight anymore?
So if I'm understanding this correctly, she's on a satellite crashing down to the planet right now. So if she reroutes broadcast terminal link signal from the command ship I'm on, routing signal through here, it'll be like, oh shit, we're about to blow up. Activate defense measures. There's actual danger now? Am I understanding that right? I don't know.
By routing... Not yet. You've still got 5 minutes and 44 seconds until the mainframe is ready.
She's on a different satellite? Is she? She's on the command ship, but the ship is fine. The satellites that facilitate communication are falling. Oh, okay. I thought she was dying. I thought like our final measure was the AI, the ship with her AI in it is plummeting to the planet.
If
Okay.
the final terminal is taken over before then, when the world gets reset, you'll all vanish along with it.
But still, so not her that's blowing up, but like, I think I'm still understanding it, right? Maybe? Or it's the satellites are triggering the, like, oh shit, danger. Rerouting through that.
This is the moment of truth. The final battle. Please, protect us all.
Defend the terminal until the mainframe activates. I know the satellites are boosting her signal. I don't understand the whole, like, what is she doing to make the Aegis? Oh, that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, I know she needs the Aegis, or the system in general, to recognize that the kaiju are a threat and that they're here. Because I believe the whole Aegis system in general, we have been hacking manually to trigger the threat so it does the thing, but we need to actually make it not do the thing.
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
I just don't understand what she's doing to make it not do the thing. Realize it's in danger. Okay, so just alright. I guess I'm thinking of it too far then. If it's
Need help. Gonna be okay. What's the plan?
how many centuries we'll have by the end of this map? Enough.
No way through this. Thanks. Gotta keep my spirits up.
What's our hope I can pull my weight? Your turn.
Gotta keep it together.
Not throwing away my shot. Now. Did I get it? Got one.
Let's go, Natsuno.
Yeah, I think I shot the only flyers. That's why I wanted to do a quick pan around.
I'll beat you. How's that? All right.
This could get ugly. Okay. What now? Class is in session.
Got it. What to do? Hold up. Get it.
Stay calm. I can do this. Your turn.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Die. How's that? You're scratched.
Okay. What now?
Close off at one terminal. Vector survive? Yeah? And? You think I'm still gonna sit in place? No, I'm gonna jump at things. Fuck that. It's a video game. I'm gonna video game it up. Going to signal all the close terminals to reopen. I can sense I knew that something is wrong. But if they didn't... I don't know. Again, I feel like there's something missing in that explanation that I want to know. That maybe is just like, just hand wave it. I don't know.
Here comes the pain. Got him. That's what you get. What's our plan? Don't move. Take that. Picking up enemy heat signature.
No what to do. Need help. Okay. No fight I can't win.
Hello, what are you? Terra Carrier?
Don't screw with me.
that do it?
I just kicked. Oh, come on. Interceptors.
Your turn.
Watch
I'll
this.
try. I'm right here.
Get on the ground.
Yeah. That was asshole. That's what they did to our town.
Shoot the Apsos.
How's that? I beat him.
Here goes.
Got their sights on me. So I can keep this thing moving.
Oh my.
Get wrecked! Give it up.
They're like any other punks.
You're out of EP? Bro. Alright.
Die already. Got him. You like that for me? What now, bastards? Shield them.
Thanks.
Just watch. Got a target on my back. Enemy on the move. Don't move. A hit.
What to do? Give up. The last adjustments are going smoothly. Just hold out a little longer.
Stay calm. I can do this. Hold still. Nailed it. There you go.
Okay, what's the plan? No fight I can't win. Number 21, okay? What's the plan? Don't screw with me! You picked a fight with
What's
the
the
wrong
situation?
girl.
Need help.
We're sitting ducks
Point
here.
overthinking it.
There's the Demolisher. Can I get behind you? There we go.
Come on. Yeah. That all you got? Get ugly.
This is wild.
Hold up. Hit. All right.
I ought to be used to fights by now. Chew on this.
Pop.
Man, we've got it rough. Try this. Bingo. That's crap.
No fight I can't win. Die! Nice! Give it up!
Where are they? Bastards. Don't move. Did I get it? Okay. What now?
Oh, you're looking at me? Can you not?
Let's do this. Take it. That
That's one way to not look at me.
What now?
Shield these two.
Thanks.
Okay, what's the plan so I can keep this thing moving? Come on!
I can help. Need help.
How's this? Going overthinking it.
Enemy threat range.
Class is in session.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. I'll beat you. Get it.
I just noticed something.
What do I do?
I think we have time. I think we'll be okay.
Let's do this. Take it. Man, better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Stay calm. I can win. Winning.
Now we'll be fine.
Shield them.
Thank you.
Okay, what's the plan? Here you go. Nice.
That ought to be used to fights by now.
Did a lot of damage to the. There's a lot of things out here.
Here comes the pain. Yeah. That's what you
Need.
Processing is halfway done. You've all come so far. I know you can do this.
enemy.
There we go. I was like, I need an EMP stunner. Like immediately. Look at how many missiles.
Don't move. A hit. I denied.
Gotta do something.
Big mistake, pal.
That's why we went from like 95 down to 62 in like a second, and it's still. Oh my god, look at that. Ogata might be able to kill all 4 of those at once if he was there, but.
Shield them. Thanks. Just watch.
How long so I can keep this thing moving? Okay, let's do this. Still not used to this thing.
Oh, this is crazy.
Don't screw with me. That do it. You picked a fight with the
They're
wrong
like any
girl.
other punks. Die already. Take it.
What to do? Need help.
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Here goes. Nailed it. Oh no. What do I do? Let's do this. Got it.
My spirit time.
Asshole.
You.
No fight I can't win. Here you go. Nice. Say your prayer.
Stay calm. I can do this. Don't miss. Bullseye. Enemy down. No point overthinking it.
Okay, are they in this? Okay, let's see here. I want to. Can I kill all 3 of these in one swing? Oh, it didn't even hit the one in the middle. Damn. Killed 2 of them though, so that was sick.
Here we go. Enemy threat range.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Get wrecked! How's that? Give it up.
Let's go, Natsuno.
Missile rain.
I'm on it. They're like any other punks. That ought to be used to
One
fight
use
by
left,
decay.
huh?
What now? Hope I can pull my weight. Nailed it. Oh no, you don't.
Because there's no something. Here.
Oh boy.
Nope,
Okay.
I'll try.
These flyers, they are. It's like there's a horde of the workers right there.
Die already!
Okay, let's do this. Here you go. That do it? Say your prayers.
Stay home. Man, we've got it rough. Better put on it. Hope I can pull my weight. Try this. Nice. There you go.
Going for me, huh? Big mistake, pal. Hold up. Hit.
They're like any other punks.
Blue gladiators? I don't think we saw any of those before. I was like, wait, what is that? Oh shit.
Here comes the pain. Got 'em. Where are they?
I think I need another EMP stunner.
A hit. Enemy. Am I in enemy range?
Okay, I think I'm gonna.
Life support final processing at 75%. We're in the final stretch. Please don't give up. Protect us.
Okay, what's the plan? Don't screw with me. That, nice.
What do I do?
I don't know, just how armored are you, bud? I can't back attack him.
Die already.
Not armored enough. Eat shit. The title screen music, yeah. I need you to get a shield up.
Here goes. Bullseye. I got it.
What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get... Here, I'll take what's the situation. Deploying decoys.
Okay. What now? Chew on this. Take it. See ya.
Okay, let's do this.
What is happening over here? I don't even know. I guess shield yourself?
No way through this. Going for me,
Okay. Definitely.
EMP.
How's that?
Bad move, dipshit.
Shield them. Thanks.
Oh no!
Come on, I know you do.
Any side roads?
Here comes the pain. Not throwing away my shot. Target confirmed. Did I get it? Got one. Yuki-chan, you gotta step back. Heal up.
Her shield is not good enough, apparently.
God damn it. I'll be fine. Barely felt it. Stop worrying about me. You got your own fight to win.
What better put on a show for Yuki-chan? Man,
I did save one use, right? Yeah.
Stay calm. I can do this. Gotcha.
There's a lot of missiles coming her way, yeah.
I'll try. Let's do this. Yeah! That'll you this
Over here.
I can help.
Enemy threat range.
Deploying decoys.
Okay. What's the plan?
Okay.
Still not used to this thing.
Run away.
As long as I can keep this thing
No,
running.
no, 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 no.
Let's go, Matsuno.
No
Wrong
fight
button.
I can't win.
I don't want to stay here, not gonna lie.
Here you go. That do it? Give it up.
What to
Yeah.
do?
Hold up.
Hit!
Hope I can
Big
pull my
mistake,
weight.
pal.
Here goes. Bullseye. There you go. What now?
Enemy threat range.
Die already. Target on the back here. Where are they? Little shit. I won't back down. Not throwing away my shot. Now! Take that! Enemy down. I'll stop now.
You're
You're like any other punks.
Enemy threat range.
Come on! Take it! That's what you get!
Emergency escape preparations complete. Universal control suspended. Interlocutor link disconnected.
That was pretty sick. That's what you think, game. I got a capture card.
I don't see anything. Where is everyone?
Right here.
I can't tell what's going on outside. How about you?
Same here. My Sentinel's not responding.
I can't even get out of mine. Still stuck in this damn cockpit. Relax, everyone.
Tsukasa Okino? You're alive?
And not just me.
You're able to contact them?
Safe too, even if she's still out cold.
Tamao-san's alright? Really?
I know you've all been assuming these are the Sentinel cockpits, but they're not. They've always been something else entirely.
Then, where are we?
If my communications are reaching you, that means you're now outside Universal Control.
You're saying we're out of that virtual city space? Does that
Okay.
mean this is the real world? Real world? What are you talking about? The 5 sectors you know? They're artificial worlds. we've been living in a virtual reality. That wasn't real. We were born within the simulation. We spent our whole lives in a waking dream. And now, we're finally awake. We're back in reality.
Wait, Jiro-kun. Aren't we supposed to be on a different planet now? That was like the whole point of interstellar development, wasn't it?
Minami's right. This is a whole different planet. And I think we're in one of the 5 sectors. Almost, Tamikuchi-kun. This isn't Earth. But I don't think it's a residential district at ground level. I think it's a pod facility, where we've all been sleeping. So, does that mean everything up until now was just one big illusion?
Even if that's true, what we lived was real. What we felt was real. This was Fluffy's plan all along. Or, well, Jiro Izumi's plan. The one he brought from the ruined world. It was your only chance. No other escape plan had any possibility of survival. By reconnecting the terminal link, the mainframe detects abnormal conditions. It then initiates the emergency escape procedure. That's what he found out.
So that was 426's plan.
But there was one more issue that prevented escape. Namely, your bodies. You weren't ready to live outside of the pods.
What? Is that what this cockpit was for?
You couldn't survive outside that environment. Your bodies needed conditioning to sustain your lives unaided. It was a very long process. We had to give you all the preparation time you needed.
So, are we done cooking in here? Can we get out yet?
Yes. The growth process has finally come to an end. So what happens to everyone else back in the city? I knew you would ask me about that. It's part of why I didn't explain the details sooner, but they are not human. They only exist within the simulation. All 1.2 million people. Everyone who lived in those sectors. They were all AI. Created and managed by Universal Control. That's not going to be easy to accept. If it's any comfort to you, the professor saved all their data. They haven't been erased. They all still exist. Please, no more secrets. What was this whole interstellar development project for? Was all this stuff with the kaiju part of the plan? Testing us? Actually, it might have been because of the old me. The Ryoko Shinonome of 2188 tried to sabotage the plan. Maybe that's why the Daimos appeared.
She wanted to stop it?
She was sick of humanity. Sick of the despair.
I saw the logs from those who were there in the final days. And the end was truly horrific. So what can we expect from this new planet? I think we're due some basic information if we're going to live here.
It is approximately 1,200 light years from Earth, in the direction of the Virgo constellation. The planet is RS-13 Alpha. It has 2 moons. The time elapsed since departing the solar system is...
Okay, that's good for now.
No.
Any more of this crap in my head's gonna explode.
Oh, let her speak.
If you say so.
God damn it.
In any case, this will be your new Earth. The satellite's about to enter the atmosphere. In a couple moments, you'll lose your connection to the command ship. But before that, please allow me to offer a word of apology.
Wait. Alone, she'll lose her connection to the command ship. Okay. And won't be able to talk to her anymore.
I believed this plan would be impossible. After all, some of you had never even piloted a Sentinel before. I thought I would just throw everything into the plan. That way I could at least end this with no regrets. But, against all odds, you pulled it off. No matter how far technology may come, it's humanity who always seems to make miracles come true. You've done well, children of mankind. Once you're out of your pods, I can't talk to you anymore. But I'll always be watching over you from my place in the sky. Don't ever forget that.
If you're watching this footage, that means Project Ark was a success. You have left Earth behind. But you are now on a planet terraformed to be a second Earth.
Okay, so there was actual terraforming going on.
In search of viable planets. I can't say how far your planet is from Earth, but even the closest candidate planet is 12 light years away. It may have been tens of thousands of years. No, it's likely an even more astronomical amount of time has passed.
Hat told us millions. Probably wasn't a lie. Or an exaggeration. Okay, so behind the illusion, they were doing the terraforming project to make it habitable, I guess? Or was that before we even landed on this planet?
Fortunately, by the time you watch this, humanity will have gone extinct.
Yeah.
In the end, we couldn't save Earth from ruin. But you are our reincarnations, our successors. And you stand on an uncharted world full of new hope. Having reached 18 years of age, you'll now undergo a 2-year program of special training. This will give you some vital knowledge for daily life and future development. Once you're finished with that program, you can finally take your first steps into your new homeland. Hello, everyone.
So, undergo 2-year. We still can't leave the pot, or maybe we'll give you some vital knowledge. Once you're finished, you can take your first steps in your new homeland. So we still gotta sit in the pods for 2 more years? Is that what she's saying?
I'm Tamal Kurabe. My specialty is AI, and that's what I'll be providing in this program. As I've been asked, I'll provide what explanation I can. We're transporting a massive cache of genetic information to the new world.
This were if things went as planned. Oh, but that okay, yeah, these are in measure. Yeah. So I couldn't have known because this was recorded many, many years ago. That okay. I see.
There will be cloning and species restoration efforts for all kinds of flora and fauna, including humans. The 15 of you, however, will be direct descendants, generated from those who survived this ordeal. Together, you will rebuild the human race anew. However, while the flora and fauna can mostly be left to their own devices, we cannot say the same of you remaining humans. After all, what makes us human is the succession and evolution of our culture and knowledge. These you will inherit from us and cultivate. While you grow and gestate within your life pods, you will be dreaming and learning about life on Earth. Until at last you reach 20 years of age. We may never know for sure if this will succeed, but if it does work, that would truly be a dream come true. If you are out there somewhere, if you can hear me, please keep weaving the tapestry. Keep the history of humanity alive.
We do have DNA stored to begin the cloning process through probably. Yeah. They don't gotta, I guess, do it the biological way.
Those videos just
the whole way
so those
through.
were meant to play if everything went according to plan. I guess the idea was for us to step outside at 20 years old. It's so dark.
Forcefully awakened 4 years too soon, yes.
The pod opened. Where is everyone?
Here. Stand up slowly.
Although, yeah, they
Your
don't got
eyes will get used
clothes
to the
here.
light outside in no time.
Yakushiji.
You're the last one awake, Jiro. Everyone's already outside. Come on. What's the matter? You look so surprised.
Just thinking. This must be the real you, Yakushiji.
Do I seem that different?
Now I can feel you next to me. I can feel your heart beating.
We can finally touch each other. With real hands. Real skin. So, it's all over. What do we do now?
Let's go join the others. This plan was meant to save the human race. We already know what we're going to do now.
Well. And Megumi doesn't have her glasses. Those are all just
We're going to live.
projecting. Just the Odin Sphere. That was my first thought. I was like, wait. Is that Odin Sphere? But nah, not quite. Well, goddamn. What a fucking ride. We should get working on some clothes as soon as we can, huh? Let's see. Fucking Vanillaware, right? We're ending. I mean, I wasn't gonna quit out in the middle of the credits or anything.
Reboot complete. Universal control appears to be operating normally.
Things seem fine here as well. The terminal connected without any issues.
Sector 4 has come back online.
I knew you could do it, Ida-kun. After all that, I'm glad I gave you full control.
Tomi, I have to know. I assumed you'd hate me after everything. That you'd think me a monster.
I was alone after I shifted to the command ship, but in my darkest hour. Do you know whose ID I relied on?
Shu Amiguchi's.
Because, no matter what form he takes, there's one man I've always counted on. It's you, Ida-kun. It's always been you. Don't you know that by now?
All I ever wanted was to be with you. If it's possible, I'd like to join you. Wherever you are.
You'd come here? That would be great. But maybe it should wait until after all the sectors are back.
Is that all? I'll have it done in a heartbeat. You doubt me?
No. No doubts at all, Ida-kun. The man I fell in love with can do anything. The command ship is about to cross the horizon. It'll be goodbye. At least for another 14 hours.
Yes. But until we're cut off, could I hear you sing again?
Okay.
Look at that. Never thought I'd be back here.
You really never cease to amaze me. So, how's life on the outside?
It's been 5 years since we exited the simulation. We now have 2 bases established above ground. Somehow, we've achieved some measure of stability.
The facilities are now operational. We're learning all kinds of new technologies.
Ryoko and I have a new project. We're looking into using the pods to recreate the people of this city.
We found research notes from Ryoko Shinonome, the genetic engineer. Now we know enough to manipulate genetic information. It's definitely possible. Don't you agree?
I'm able to...
Sounds familiar. From
No,
before the plan,
I can't
right?
pause this.
I suppose she was working on something like that. So you want to use the pods to make AI into true humans? I don't know when we'll be ready, but even if it takes years, we want them to see the second Earth. We'd welcome them. Well then, sounds like you're doing just fine. I guess I won't need to step in and lead you after all. I've heard a lot about you, Professor. Could we ask you to review our research? Well, I suppose you did win the bet. Fine. I can manage a peer review.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Is he back here too?
Yes. Miura is also here.
Then I'm going to have to visit him. We're family, after all.
Please, wait. Allow us to accompany you. Let's go, Ryoko.
Yeah.
I really want to be able to pause this.
Miwa-chan! Iori-chan? Miwako! Usami-chan too! What's gotten into you two? Oh, Miwa-chan. I just saw Natsuno-chan, and she was a crying mess too. I'm just really glad to see you, Miwako. What do you mean? I really, really missed you. You're acting so strange, Usami-chan. Hey, Miwa-chan. Let's go out to eat. Any of your favorite places. Yeah, our treat. What? What's going on? Oh, Nenji-kun.
Hey, Miwako. Long time no see. Whoa! Usami,
What?
this is how you used to look?
Why?
What?
Falling for me all over again?
Jeez, I forgot she used to be so... flat.
Oh, okay.
Man, am I lucky you filled out.
You're such
Jesus.
an ass. You know, I didn't forget you calling me Dogface. Screw
5
you,
years,
Captain
okay.
Pompadour. Anyhow, I'm not coming home tonight, so you better finish up and go. You're watching the kids. Kids? Whoa. Let's step over here, Miwa-chan. What was that about? Nothing. Usami-chan, come on. Sorry. Where did A go? You know, he's never been great with this stuff. Antisocial as always, huh? He said he was gonna hang back and monitor everyone's pods. Oh well. Are you two saying you both have boyfriends now? What? No, of course not. Don't worry about all that, okay? Today's just for us girls. What do you feel like eating?
Well, there you go. All's well that ends well.
Okay, real quick, I want to see.
I mean,
Weird. It pauses the game, but not the music. Okay, I'll wait till it fades out to the
Done,
next whatever.
I was inside your nano machines. Of course I'd be here. That's how I came out of the pod with you, too.
We'd never
What?
have come so far without you, Izumi-san. After all you did to get the new facilities up and running.
Hey, come on, man. Remember, I'm Kyuta Shiba here.
Got it. Shiba-kun.
Man, look at this, Juro. Everything's back how it used to be.
Still, there are definitely gonna be some inconsistencies. We basically forced a reset to right
Okay,
before the disaster.
it's answering my questions.
You worry too much, Juro. Inconsistencies aren't a big deal. Universal Control can handle that stuff.
I guess so.
My data's all in this place now anyway. So you're gonna be on your own from now on.
I know.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. The one I got today is gonna blow your mind. What do you say? Movie night?
Of course.
Churro.
Megami.
Wow. I guess I didn't realize how rugged you'd become in these last 5 years. You're so cute back here.
But you? You're as gorgeous as you always were.
Oh, frickin' gross. Is that why you two came back here? To slobber all over each other? Barf. Cooing over each other like brain-dead lovebirds.
Izumi-san,
Ugh, this is so boring.
please. Do you really have to act like that now?
Ah, fine. Guess I'm just a third wheel here anyway.
Shiba-kun, you should come over to our house later.
I'll have a feast ready.
You know I love that cat food.
You'd better show up tonight.
Shiba just eating cat food, cracking open a can. Okay, so like apparently, okay, as far as what was real, that's I guess what fucked me up. Because we're back in here. I guess they repaired it. He just said they reset. And then I guess that's where Ida lives inside it, I guess, right? Because he's just an AI. He don't exist as a corporeal, like he's not flesh. He is AI and only AI, right? So he can only ever be seen in here. Okay. And they found a way to get back inside. I guess they can just pop back in the pods. Instead, Sekigahara was watching, I guess to make sure they can get back out or whatever, make sure nothing goes wrong. And they repaired it 5 years? Did it take 5 years to repair or 5 years to reset? I don't know. It's been 5 years, apparently. Well, people in current loop are flesh, yes. What it seems, okay. They fixed the system so they're visiting their friends and family for the first time in 5 years. Okay, okay. I see.
Oh, Kitaro. Hey, Nenji. I certainly remember that hairstyle. Best one there is. You waiting for Natsuno? Yes, we're supposed to meet up here. Yeah, I can see it. Gonna be wrapped around her little finger for life. Whoa!
Ogata! Been waiting for you.
Wajima.
Put 'em up, asshole. We're gonna settle this beef once and for all.
Wait a minute. Really? You've been waiting all this time? For me?
No.
Yeah?
God damn it. This is the most beautiful shit I ever heard.
What the hell's your problem?
Wajima, dude.
They don't know it's been
Guys,
5
you're
years.
wrong too, man.
But shit.
I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Yeah, do it. Give me your best shot. Anything you want, man.
Hey, boss. I think he's crying. Ogata. You okay, man? You didn't eat something bad, did you?
Holy shit. That was good.
Sorry to keep you, Keitaro-kun.
Natsuno-san,
I just had to stop by the lockers.
your eyes are red. Were you crying?
Well, yeah, 'cause I finally got to see him again.
He was restored? With everything he had before the erasure?
It's BJ all right. And he's got all his data. The same data that we're still using today. He's always been saving us.
We've only been able to return here thanks to you. We owe you so much.
I love you are the incredible ones.
Mira, how would you like to enter my nanomachines and go to the outside world?
You'd take me? Yeah, PJ. I've got room for you in my nanomachines too. Maybe.
How does that work?
Think about it.
I know
Well,
Kyuta
for
said
now, should we
something
get
about
going?
that too, but I guess they can just spectate.
So, where are you taking me today?
I'm taking you home. It's about time you met my parents. They've got to meet my future husband.
What? Right now?
Not-chan!
Yuki-chan, did you just get here?
Konatsu was so fussy today. Took forever to get into
Konatsu?
the pod.
Cause Konatsu loves mommy so much.
She looks just like you, you know? Spitting image of you when we were kids. When I look at her, sometimes I feel like she's as much your kid as mine.
Well, I don't know if I had any hand in it.
Anyway, I heard the news.
Interesting.
Finally getting hitched, huh? Gotta say, Keitaro needs to unclench a little.
I'm just trying to take this seriously. This is a chance to take responsibility.
You definitely take it more seriously than somebody I know. Okay, so, when's the big day?
Well, for today, I'm just taking him to see my folks.
Wow, meeting the in-laws? Man, now that takes me back. I wonder how your mom's doing. Let's go see her.
What about Shukun?
What about that sleazebag?
Yuki. Here you are.
Amiguchi-kun.
Oh, come on. We came out all this way and you're still mad? Nothing even happened.
Did you seriously hit on Shinonome-san?
After all this shit about always being on the ladies' side, too.
No, it was just some leftover crap from Tetsuya Ida's memories.
I don't want to hear it. Konatsu's all I need.
Yeah, you're right. I've been a real idiot. Now I've got a wife and daughter I'd give anything to see happy. I'd never find anyone better than you anyway. Not in this time, or any other.
Look, you can't smooth talk me. You don't get off that easy.
You know, I've been wanting to show you my place here.
Well, too bad. I'm going to Nachan's place. Let's go.
Give me a call later. I'll come pick you up on the bike.
Go on, Yuki-chan. You should spend some time with him.
Fine. If you really think so, Nachan. I'll give him a call. Maybe.
Okay.
This is it, Tamal-san. See? It's been 40 years, but it's still the place we know.
Yes, this certainly brings back memories.
Sector 5 is almost restored too. When it's ready, we should take Keitaro back on a visit home. Just the three of us.
It makes me think, if we really came this far in just 40 years, then we can rebuild our future out there too.
Hijiyama-kun. So this is why you left me behind? Sneaking off for a date? You must think you're a real playboy now.
Finally here, Okino?
Okay,
As
so
usual, you're...
do Okino and Tamao only live here as well?
How
Like, they don't have
adorable.
actual bodies anymore,
You're
do
back
they?
in the Kiriko-chan dress.
What's the
I don't
matter,
remember.
Hijiyama-kun?
Trying to keep it all straight. I don't know
A
about
dress
those
isn't enough
two.
to get a rise out of me anymore. It's been 5 whole years, you know? I've come a long way.
You still don't get it? Come on, think about it. This is a virtual world.
Okay.
It's not just the clothes. I can be whatever I want here.
What? Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, check if you want.
What? You can't just tell me to...
What? Now, of all times, you lose that confidence?
You absolute cad! You know that's not the issue here. Ugh.
I supposed to do?
My Takatoshi-san. You really do like Okino-kun, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Well, this is a Takatoshi-san I'm not used to. A bit more dramatic these days, isn't he? Who might this be?
What?
Two Tamao
What is
sons?
happening?
Yeah. This is number 18.
Okay.
So she's the Tamao-san from the loop before us.
Her mind is housed inside this android. It's not like she's a stranger, so I brought her back too.
Ah, how do you do? So
That's-
you're the other me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, anyhow.
Bro, we're in the
no point
credits.
just standing around here. Let's go
It's
outside.
still confusing.
You seriously brought her here? This gross, shady old shack? I knew you were a lost cause when it comes to dates, but this is just sad. Or were you gonna jump her?
You really are positively shameless, aren't you?
Ah, well, I suppose I'd better step in. Here, if you want to know where couples go, I'll show you around. Number 18, Tamao-san's all yours.
We'll be just fine.
Wait a minute, what's all this about couples?
Come on, let's go.
Why should I listen to you?
Stop being such a baby already.
I still don't quite understand. I don't know what it was like for all of you. Or maybe I just want to know what really came of all our efforts. Then let's talk. It'd be my pleasure to explain. It took an incredible amount of time, but what they achieved truly was a miracle.
Okay, hold on. This loops Tamao is human on the left. Okay. So I know there was like a short whenever we were all like in the pods, you know, after the forced emergency exit or whatever. Okino mentioned Tamao also was still in her pod. I guess I don't understand the logistics behind that because Okino clearly, well, seemingly has a body still too. Oh, bit fuzzy on all that.
Sorry to keep you waiting. What's up, Ms. Morimura?
So, what is this about? I hope you have an explanation, Juro.
It's about a promise. I told you I'd rescue you. You still remember?
Yes. I remember.
I know it took a while, but...
Hold on. Vanished. Sent back. Okay. I know she got vanished, and I know Okino got vanished. I'm like, okay, so... I guess I took the vanishing as going back to Sector 0 as AI. And never being real in the first place. But they had a body, they were just in our... Okay, they had a body the whole time, but they were in our current loop as AI? Do I have that? That previous loop. Yes. Got it. Okay.
I was hoping we could have a fresh start.
A fresh start?
Yeah. Didn't we make another promise? We said once the dust finally cleared, we'd talk. Right?
I remember that too.
There was one more thing. You probably don't remember this one, so I'll just say it again. I love you.
That I don't remember. But I remember being in love with you. I'd never forget that.
Disappearing for the 15 being isolated to the simulation so they don't actually die. There, okay. Don't go to your team forums though. That's gonna, yeah. Like, no. Stop it. Look how you're supposed to. Ending entry has been added to the event archives. Additional characters can now be viewed in the event archives. You can now restart each protagonist's story from the beginning of the protagonist selection screen. The 4th area of destruction has been unlocked. What? All right. We'll loop back to the start. 99. We got is it a question mark? Oh, I think I know what the 99 is. S ranking wave 310, right? Let's see here. Tetsuya Ida 2188. During a bug regression test, the 2188 Tetsuya Ida noticed that a part of the final phase had been altered, so he reported this discovery to Renya Goto. Change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host to trigger a memory overwrite. Though the memory's contents remain unknown, it's clear that Jiro Izumi was the one who made the change. Weird that they only put that in here now instead of when we saw it. Not part of lore, just if you like the combat. Fair enough. Tsukasa Okino 2 loops ago. The Tsukasa Okino from 2 loops ago, 32 years ago, survives the war, along with his friends Jiro, Izumi, and Morimura. He goes down the giant tunnel that the kaiju created and discovers universal control, how to shift between different sectors, and the countdown to the destruction of their worlds. Or their world. Although he was able to send Izumi and Morimura to the next loop by shifting them to Sector 0, he himself disappeared along with that world. 2188 Tamao Karabe. Since humanity lacked the technology to sustain life across multiple light years, travel at the time, Tamao Karabe's plan for Project Ark was to transport only the genetic information over to the New World, where cloning and species restoration efforts would occur. However, since she believed that humanity is defined by the inheritance and evolution of our culture and knowledge, she also came up with the growth pods to teach the necessary information in a virtual world over the course of 20 years. And then 1 loop ago, Tamao. The AI of Tamao Karabe was born 1 loop ago. The body is the Tamao android, prior to the 426 taking control of it. When the Tomi Kisaragi android, which is 426, chased Natsuno Minami into the girls' bathroom, Tamao fought and destroyed the Kisaragi android. However, 426 seized the opportunity to take over Tamao Karabe's body, which erased her AI. As Jiro Izumi would have become a husk due to the battle in 2025, she changed his personality into the calm and obedient Jiro Karabe. She took pity on Megumi Yakushiji, who loved the prior Izumi, so she allowed Yakushiji to live with Karabe and look after him. When the Tamao Karabe from 1 loop ago arrived in 1985, the AI Tamao Karabe Granny, originally from 1985, was erased by Universal Control, since they are the same person. To eliminate any discrepancies, the erased Tamao was established to be visiting relatives in Shimane. Chihiro. Though Chihiro was born on March 2nd, 2100, her actual identity is Professor Chihiro Morimura from 2188. Therefore, she has no recollection about 2 loops ago or the time before Chihiro was born in the current loop, as those memories belong to the Morimura from 2 loops ago. She also has the memories of, from 2188, which included knowledge about Project Ark in the simulated space, her feelings towards Jiro Izumi, and her maternal instincts toward Tsukasa Okino. Okay. Miss Morimura. The grown-up version of Chihiro Morimura from 2 loops ago, when the world was reset, the Morimura that was saved in Sector 0 continued into the new world as a simulated personality. Miwako, an AI managed by Universal Control. But there's hope. There was, what, Shinonome or whatever was saying they're looking into giving AI actual fucking bodies and pulling them out of the pods. I guess growing them and then pulling them out of the pods. Be a real girl, yeah. Wajima, an AI managed by Universal Control. Drew Izumi from 2 loops ago. During the Kaiju invasion 2 loops ago, 32 years ago, Drew Izumi arrived at a mysterious underground facility along with his friends Tsukasa Okino and Morimura. With Okino's help, Izumi and Morimura managed to escape the end of that world, but due to their radical actions in an attempt to change the future, Izumi gets captured by the government and becomes known as Prisoner 426. Man who looks like Juro. What Juro Izumi from 2 loops ago looks like after 16 years. 426, his true identity is Juro Izumi from 2 loops ago. And he tried to kill all the candidates 1 loop ago because he theorized that the Kaiju invasions would stop if all candidates for the decode control key were gone. Izo Onishi, AI managed by Universal Control. Professor Doji, AI managed by Universal Control. Heita Takamiya, so Yuki's dad, AI. Track members, all of them were AI. Men in black suits were all AI. Wajima's cronies were all AI. And all the policemen were also AI. Automated factory. Most functions of the current automated factories take place online. Not only has the production time been drastically shortened, but due to the technological leaps of 2188, their potential range of product output is near infinite. 8426. Ida uses DT-426 in hopes that the Sentinel project would result in a failure. Had he given up on this world, or he had given up on this world, so he wanted to start a new loop quickly. Okay. So he knew, okay, I think that was one of the big issues I had with 426, or DD-426. The, getting Shinonome to distribute it, he knew it was gonna fuck everyone up. Right? I think I was confused about that. The way it was worded, I guess, to convince Shinonome was, yeah, it'll upgrade everyone. But he knew it was gonna fuck everything. Okay. He just abused Shinonome's blind trust to spread it. Got it. Deimos Code, a program that was written in 2188, 20 million years ago, during the heyday, 20 million, there's the number. During the heyday of an ancient civilization. The 2188 researcher Ryoko Shinonome was sick of humanity and believed peace could only be attained through genocide. She was the one responsible for this code. Student unintended, yeah. Loop. 1 loop ago refers to 1 loop before the current time, and 2 loops ago refers to 2. What kind of redundant ass sentence? The nurturing of the 15 members started once the terraforming of the new planet was completed. Okay, yeah, so the planet was terraformed and then they started. It wasn't like side by side or anything. Cool. But the details of the terraforming's official end date are unknown. Therefore, the details on when the current loop began or how many have passed before it are unknown. However, based on the stability of the facility, it's believed that there have been at least 300 loops leading up to this point. Damn. Proliferation of probes. A theory that Professor Yuki Takamiya of 2188 advocated and implemented for Project ARC. The probes carry DNA payloads to keep the human race alive, and they self-replicate and repair using the natural resources mined from their asteroids in their path through deep space. They continually build up and break down, even through any unforeseen accidents. As long as they proliferate themselves like living organisms, they'll eventually arrive at their destination. Interesting. Okay. It's a lot of dead clones, yeah. And it took that many to, for the people to realize something was going on. Cockpit. Growth pods intended to pass down humankind's culture and knowledge over the course of 20 years. They were meant for the 15 individuals who would inherit the new land. Those inside experience a world indistinguishable from reality through their nanomachines as if they were living a normal life on Earth. Leap attack. First generation Sentinel function. Using the rocket engines and giant pistons on both legs, the Sentinels leap high into the air. The massive shockwave upon landing is powerful enough to topple kaiju. EMP Attractor. First generation Sentinel armament. Unleash a forward-aimed electromagnetic pulse and paralyze the enemy's electrical equipment. This draws enemy attention, which can be useful for distracting them from high-priority targets. It can also stop the rotor blades of flying enemies, bringing them crashing to the ground. Anti-air defensive flares. First generation Sentinel armament spreads numerous superheated flares into the air, destroys aero kaiju and missiles. First generation Sentinel armament launches several auto-homing missiles at ground-based kaiju. Deprioritizing air capabilities has made these missiles lighter while still preserving the Sentinel's mobility. Makes you wonder in the prior 300 plus loops, if the prior 300 plus loops all ended the same way, or if the clones actually managed to make decent progress via Sector 0 in some of them. Maybe. I thought they sent a bunch to the same place to ensure at least one made it. Wait. Let me see someone find Sector 0 was 2 loops ago, so until then nobody knew about the kaiju or sectors. Limiter removal. First generation Sentinel function. When the Sentinel's joints or drive systems are under stress, temporary restrictions are placed on their movement to make sure those areas don't break. By removing these safe operating limits, however, the Sentinel can move at 3 times its normal speed. Long periods in this state will cause the Sentinel to break down, so it's considered best to avoid extensive use. Tackle. Tackles kaiju along its path at a speed of Mach 1.47. It utilizes the same propulsion power typically reserved for its leap attack, so a trajectory parallel to ground results in explosive speeds. Defense mode utilizes the Sentinel's movement energy to create an electromagnetic armor. The Sentinel's move speed gets reduced, but its defensive power increases significantly. EMP surrounding. Unleash a powerful electromagnetic pulse around the Sentinel to stop enemy movement and draw their attacks. Aero kaiju will crash into the ground as this pulse briefly cuts their power. Big fists attack kaiju by launching heavy impact arms toward them. The arms were originally built to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Arm-mounted machine cannons. Showers kaiju in front of the Sentinel with a hail of bullets from the machine guns mounted on both arms. The giant 6-barrel Gatling guns fire bullets at a rate of 4,500 rounds per minute. The initial firing speed of the bullet can reach 1,100 meters per second. I like the in-depth description for tackle. Could have just gone with tackle them real hard. Yeah. The in-depth description for a lot of these things is like, damn, alright. You put a lot of thought into this. The missile heads are made of a highly durable nickel chromium molybdenum. No, Google doesn't have a, press the speaker here to hear how it says. That steel alloy. Once the tip pierces through the thick kaiju armor, the explosives in the body of the missile detonate and explode. The thicker the armor of its target, the more destructive its power is. Jammer rockets. Fires off rockets that shoot nanomachines at a kaiju, temporarily decreasing their defensive and mobility functions. The Avenger Second generation Sentinel support equipment. Taking advantage of its kaiju attracting capabilities, the Guardian has a self-destruct function and uses the same technology as a drum mine. Shield emitter. Once placed, this giant device shoots off numerous tiny drones, shielding nearby Sentinels with an electromagnetic barrier. The Arc Fusion Cutter. Ultimate weapon of the second generation. This large fusion cutter creates super hot plasma from an arc discharge and cuts through kaiju armor. Though it uses an enormous amount of energy, it can melt through any kind of armor. Chest-mounted 6 multi-launching rapid cannons. Rapidly fires off large caliber rounds at incredible range. More technically, they're known as 22 caliber 46 centimeter 6-barrel cannons. Has a maximum fire rate of 85 rounds per minute. Each shell weighs 1.5 tons, and the initial launch speed can go up to 1,050 meters per second. I want to know, is there like a dedicated team? Like, are these numbers accurate? Like, to how it would maybe correspond in a real-world scenario? Like, it has to be this big and weigh this much to go this speed. Like, do they have physicists on the lore team? The missiles use inertial guidance, flight path calculations through the accelerometer and position control through a gyro, to fly toward their target, then activates laser homing, where the missiles fire a laser at the target to guide itself, to accurately hit the kaiju. Anti-ground hunter missile. Launches high penetration anti-ground missiles at a long distance, attacking ground kaiju in their weak spots, more technically known as armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, discarding sabot rounds. The penetrator is stick-like and makes it made of tungsten alloy. When the missile strikes the target at a high speed of 1,800 meters per second, the penetrator melts along with the kaiju's armor and punctures them. It's all pretty good, pretty sound, grounded sci-fi, right? Launches high-powered homing missile at the kaiju it locks onto. The missile itself does an image analysis of the target and finds the most efficient route to fly in and attack. Because of this, no matter what sort of evasive maneuver the target makes, the missile is guaranteed to hit. Attacks aerial kaiju with multiple anti-air missiles, as this weapon was developed as a close-quarter aerial defense system. Has a short range, but a fast response time. The missiles are 2.82 meters in length and have a diameter of 14.61 centimeters. Okay, almost done with the weapons. Missile rain. Rapidly launches multiple clusters of missiles. There are 10 smaller missiles inside each cluster, and the missiles disperse mid-flight, raining down on a wide area. A railgun. Fires around at high speed through powerful electromagnetic induction. By focusing this model's plentiful electrical energy into the rails, a tremendous amount of Lorentz force is created in the direction of the barrel, and the round is propelled with incredible acceleration. Enhanced version of the heavy railgun, modified to greatly increase the amount of electricity input, limit the joule heat generation, and reduce friction. Stun knuckles. Attacks with the giant stun guns on each arm, stopping all kaiju movement. Thanks to learning from the flaws of the Type 98's design, namely being useless at close range, even the long-range attacker has a melee armament equipped. EMP stunner. Unleashes an electromagnetic pulse around the Sentinel, stopping all kaiju movements. Unlike the linear EMP attractor of the first generation, this weapon affects all kaiju in a large area by expending a plentiful amount of electricity. Or what is it? Arm-mounted convergent lasers. Shoots convergent laser beams from both arms. Its power is equivalent to a few shots of the normal pulse laser, but easily pierces through armor due to being focused in one direction. Fourth generation units are the only Sentinels capable of using laser weapons, the arm-mounted convergent lasers being one of them. Oh, these look like friends, kind of. Flare torpedo fires a proximal mine that floats and stays in place, exploding when a kaiju moves near it. Its primary destructive power comes from the heat produced rather than the impact from the explosion. It differentiates between Sentinel and kaiju by analyzing the reverberations of the radar waves, which prevent attacking the wrong target. Floating mine. Utilizing the fourth generation mobility, this device releases a number of mines while on the move. When kaiju get near them, they explode, heating their armor and damaging them. Multi-lock missiles. Fires multiple homing missiles that automatically target kaiju legs and wings. Each missile targets a hostile automatically, so they may not necessarily hit the intended kaiju. Gravity missiles, based on the mechanic of the simulation game Deimos. The kaiju are drawn toward the point of explosion through gravitational force. In Deimos, this appears to be an equipable weapon called Black Hole. Puncture the kaiju's armor and unleashes an electrical attack directly within them. By conducting a high voltage surge of electricity, it destroys the electrical equipment of a kaiju through intense, violent vibrations in the metal molecule. Shield repair, modified version of shield matrix. Medium-sized drones envelop the Sentinel in an electromagnetic shield, while smaller drones are dispersed to repair the damaged portions of the Sentinel. Counter. When the Sentinels attack, they'll immediately counterattack. This depends more on the battle sense of the pilot rather than the automated systems of the Sentinel. Composite ceramic armor. A high defense effect is achieved through the many layers of special ceramic armor. It has an overwhelming defensive capability compared to regular armor, especially against lasers and directional energy weapons, piercing rounds, and even explosive energy rounds. Hypercondenser. A modified condenser made to greatly enhance weapon efficiency. The metal plates inside the condenser are 50 nanometers thick, and the space between each plate is only 40 nanometers, an incredibly high-performance condenser. Forced cooling device. Device that was developed to prevent system overheating and structure distortion from repeated use of weaponry. A powerful cooling device that utilizes liquid metal to remove tremendous amounts of heat. Alright, Kaiju. The Kaiju are the result of a program created by Ryoko Shinonome of 2188, created to attack the simulated world by utilizing the simulation game Deimos. She had done this to make sure humanity would not survive to see the new world. Worker, originally transport drones for construction material. Universal control. All humans, except for the 15 members of Project Ark, are AI constructs that are controlled by universal control. Artificial satellite in orbit. Once a probe arrives at a new planet and creates the artificial satellite, it also creates the facility and the growth pods there. Inside the growth pods, all the DNA data is used to start the nurturing process of the 15 project members. The command ship monitors the surface facilities, so it can determine whether the final phase needs to be redone before any harm may come to these facilities. So there were multiple probes that went out. I wonder... I guess there's potential that this entire thing could take place on multiple planets at the same time, right? And they just would never know. Sector 0. Jiro Izumi and Morimura were able to unintentionally skip the loop because Tsukasa Okino sent their data to Sector 0 when the world was about to disappear 2 loops ago. Since then, Sector 0 has been used as a means to skip the loop. It's actually allocated to the virtual world playback machine as a storage region for the massive data that makes up each virtual space. That's like could be a sequel hook. This one in particular went out, yeah, 1,200 light years. And since they are made to self-sustain them on their journey to finding a habitable planet, there could be more way, way out there. Eventually. Sector 1. A virtual space created in order to pass on the culture and knowledge of humanity to the 15 individuals arriving in the new land. Virtual space created... Okay, so they're all gonna say the same thing. Okay. I don't think that was something I tried to think about. So the reason they chose each era was a pivotal historical moment to pass on, because Tamao thinks, again, that humanity succeeds on learning about their ancestry. So they chose 5 pivotal moments in time. Facility. In truth, it holds the growth pods and the computers that simulate virtual space. This facility was constructed on the planet after the terraforming phase was completed, built to last for about 5,000 years. Okay, so this was on... Okay, that makes a bit more sense, because a facility that houses the entire world, its stability is reaching its breaking point. When Sector 4 gets taken over by Kaiju, the facility will reset, preventing any further loops. If this were to occur, the reset would wipe all data, including any memories stored in Sector 0. Lives that everyone had experienced through time would cease to exist for good. Okay, this wasn't like another satellite out there floating. This was on the planet the whole time. Shootout Dream. It's actually not a dream, but a real event that Juro Izumi, 426, of 2 loops ago, and Morimura experienced 1 loop ago. After this incident, Izumi gets captured by the police and Morimura escapes to another sector. One day, if they figure out the problems, other planets could also have societies of slightly different humans. Yeah. Wasn't it that they chose these moments in time to reset humanity in the hopes of not creating what happened in 2188 on Earth? Maybe that too? At first they just didn't want to reproduce their machines, but differing eras have the double bonus of passing on. I see you do both one and the same. Okay. Shigishima's Interstellar Development Project. The first phase of this space initiative ends with the dispersal of countless probes carrying the DNA data of the 15 individuals. The second phase ends when the terraforming of the new planet is completed. The final phase refers to the creation of clones based on the DNA data of the 15 individuals, dormant until they safely arrive at their new Earth when they reach 20 years of age. Furthermore, the 15 clones spend their 20 years in a virtual space while they undergo a special training program designed to provide vital knowledge for the final 2 years. There might exist a Hijama who isn't obsessed with yakisoba pan. No, I can't think about that. That's forbidden. Nightmare. This dream is an incident that occurred 1 loop ago, and the person who killed everyone is Juro Izumi, 426, from 2 loops ago. There was a total of 6 deaths, which included Juro Izumi from 1 loop ago, Ei Sekigahara, Ryoko Shinonome, Tsukasa Okino, Yakushiji, and Morimura. 1940s. Sector 5. Keitaro Miura, Takatoshi Hijama, and Tamao Karabe were born in this era. Sector 4. Yuki Takamiya, Natsuno Minami, and Nenji Ogata were born in this era. Okay. The 2020s. The 2020s is an era of worldwide progress in communications technology, as well as rapid growth in simulated reality and video content. Furthermore, advancements in medical technology vastly improved human longevity. Sector 3, Megumi Akushiji, Tomi Kisaragi, and Shu Amaguchi were born in this era. Moreover, Tetsuya Ida and Miyuki Inaba were born in this area, or in this era 1 loop ago. Yeah, Tetsuya, after that loop, just like threw Amaguchi to a different set of parents. 2060s. The 2060s are characterized by rapid worldwide progress in robotics and AI technology. With the Mars exploration starting to gain momentum, the terraforming project becomes more and more feasible. Sector 2, Ei Sekigahara, Renya Goto, and Ryoko Shinonome were born in this era. In the 2100s, which is Sector 1, Juro Izumi, Chihiro Morimura, and Tsukasa Okino were born in this era. There we go, laid out better. Sekigahara's motorcycle. This motorcycle originally belonged to Morimura, but since Sekigahara is borrowing it from her, both Morimura and Sekigahara are registered as its users. The rental agreement, this was prepared by the Tamao android, which contains the simulated personality of Tamao Karabe. The truth. The place they reside on now is planet RS-13, Alpha. 1,200 light years from Earth following the Virgo constellation. It has been 20 million years since the probes departed Earth, when the terraforming of the new planet was finished. The cloning process from the DNA of the 15 began in the facility area. The city that the 15 believed to be reality was a simulated environment in digital space, while in reality their true bodies were gestating in growth pods. The nanomachines in their brains made their experiences feel real. These are the experiences of 15 children who ventured forth into an undiscovered land 20 million years after humanity initiated Project Ark on the brink of extinction. After millennia of wandering through space, they finally have a new home. I see RS-13 and Reader Eyes. That's very fair. A secret event archive. After, so like... this? Or have I not unlocked it? I think I scrolled through here to see if there were any question marks. Or maybe I started and didn't finish. That's the one. It's called Infinite Possibilities. Which was what we were just talking about.
I repeat, we interrupt this program to bring you an important emergency broadcast. A large, unidentified object has crash-landed in the city. It is headed north toward Kasumicho, destroying everything in its path. A state of emergency has been declared in Ashitaba City. The neighboring 3 wards are advised to evacuate immediately.
You gotta be kidding. A kaiju? Minami, we gotta run.
What's happening to this place?
So yes, there are other planets that have been found, but seemingly, because of everything going on, they don't have Sentinel access over there. So they're just doomed to loop infinitely by the kaiju until, I guess, just like our story, I guess, like our loop from where we are. So they figure out Sector 0 loophole and get everyone geared up. Have a chance it's not set in stone. Yeah, and multiple. It could be more than just that one. It could be like 7 more. What? It ranked me for that? How dare you, game? Oh, here it is. Okay, I was like, where's the... It goes off the screen. What's the 1%? Probably S ranking the Tripod EX. Okay, so there's 4 trophies. Let's see here. Wait, what? Sort by not earned. All trophies, and what's the other 3? Let's see here. Unlock all mystery files. That S rank. Unlock all armaments in terminal functions and enhance each terminal function. Enhance each terminal function? I was like, I've unlocked all of them. Does it mean I need +1 in everyone's, like, 5 stats, at least? Is that what it wants? Because I unlocked everything. Oh. Go back. Means everyone has to have their weapons. I was like, unlocked and +1. I was like, I unlocked all the weapons, so clearly not that. Unless there was like one I happened to miss. What is this? Earn S rank in 30 terminal defense areas. 30, huh? This bitch. Let me see some here. Oh, it reset my brain damage. Hell yeah. Sentinel upgrade. Oh, or maybe pilot skills? Like, I don't have everyone's pilot skill. Maybe that's part of it? Like, not everyone's level 30. Like, only about, like, 60% of them are 30. These have just gotta S rank the quad. If someone is a missing weapon or a passive. Well, that's what I'm saying. A pilot information, if these count. Sure, but if it's just in arms customization. I scrolled through these, I think, what, yesterday's stream is when I bought all of them? We'll scroll through them again. Because there could be something I missed. But at one point, I did try to go through and just unlock all of them, just in case. Well. There we go. Alright, don't gotta worry about that one. There was one. I scrolled through here at least 2 or 3 times yesterday, too. Okay. So it's literally just, if I S-rank this mission, that's platinum. What a fucking game.
I'll fight.
Let's give it a go. Why not? One last one. Friday, we'll go through both art books, I think, on Friday. Gonna be living rent free in your brain for a while. This was a good ass game. I'm very happy that I was at least able to piece things together by the end of it. I mean, by asking out loud with chat, but you know, it wasn't just like a, well, there are the credits. I don't know what's going on, but there's the credits. That was a fear for sure. Before I throw defense on Amaguchi. Does Minami have the super missile? Not everyone has the super missile. Yeah, she doesn't get the super missile. One of the most convoluted and confusing with so many mind-blowing moments, yet at the same time there's practically no loose ends. It did all wrap up. For sure. I still think the most confusing for me were Sekigahara and Shinanome's. And we did both of those in a pretty big chunk Saturday. And that got me all types of fuck up. Like that point, Saturday stream was where I lost everything. I had no idea what was going on. Once I went through those two, I was so lost. And I could barely recover. Okay. I'm wondering how easy it would be to rush this down. I need my EMPs to go further. Ogata. Maybe I try to, instead of divide, well, at least one of them. Miura can super the one Apsos, one-shots it. Hijiyama and Ogata can both one-shot another one. I just need one of them to do that. Amaguchi, maybe I'll take those three off to one side and then beeline over. So Amaguchi can try to keep their shields up. Minami Miura need to walk forward so the EMPs can reach where I need them to. And then I can super missile the other one. And hopefully from there. Let's see here.
Number 17
Where are they? Number 19. What next? I won't.
Let's go what to do. Need help.
Let's see. What next?
Okay, we're definitely gonna, I'm gonna leapfrog here. Yeah, Friday, I'm definitely gonna do art book. I don't know how long that will take for the stream, but that is definitely the plan for Friday. Because the little one, I mean, of course I have right now. The big one should be in tomorrow.
Number 20, moving out.
Ah!
Bastard, stay calm. I can do this. Shield them. Much obliged. The practice round's over.
I'm also wondering if I can, what do I say, fuck the Apsos on the side. Like, when do they come in? Is it proximity or is it time-based? I don't want to. Jump over here.
You're like any other punks.
And jump over here again. Okay.
Let's do this.
signatures approaching.
It's proximity. Okay. I know they were scripted, I just didn't know what was triggering it. It's proximity.
Universal control processing is at 95%. It's almost there. Keep the giant Deimos in check and protect the terminal.
What now?
What to do?
Man, we've got it rough.
Gonna be okay.
Enemy on. Are we winning?
Hamaguchi. Why can't you just fly?
What now?
Oh, I was doing an action. Wait, no, what? Hamaguchi, you're a G4. Why are you not able to fly? What happened? Oh, you just got EMP'd. I don't know how to, like, see that happened, but that's what that big circle is. Well, shit. How do I un-EMP myself?
Try this. Nailed it. I got him.
I'll make it work. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Take this! How's that? Senseless.
What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Calm down, idiot.
God, you attack so fast. Hamaguchi not being able to get over there is,
I'll adjust the settings.
What's our plan?
I need to think.
Stay calm. Remember your training.
very bad. You guys are slow as shit.
Hold up. How's that? Take that. What to do?
He's has an S-rank on MIB. Your thing still up? It is, I guess. How do you get rid of that? I know I saw it disappear. I don't know why it disappeared. I thought maybe an EMP got rid of it. But I just EMP'd and it's still there.
What's our plan? Back down.
We got EMP. I was able to EMP the dude, but I wasn't close enough to that. I don't know.
Where are they? They're like any other punks.
Oh, god damn it.
Die already! Get bit!
Oh, what?
I deny you!
Let's do
Better put on a show for you, Kachuk.
Okay.
Man,
He's back up.
rough. Shield them.
Much obliged.
Enemy on the move.
It's gone. Oh, I guess it was an instant. Okay.
They don't stand a chance.
Warning. Terminal corruption rate increased.
Okay. What now?
Well, now I have to reset. What happened over here? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm in range.
I can
Okay.
help.
If we need a guardian first.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Number 17.
Stay calm. Remember your training. Number 19.
The practice round's
Commence
over.
movement.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an... Here it comes! How's
I
that?
hope I can try.
Let's do this. Take it.
Are we winning? Your turn.
What to do?
They got me.
Gotta do something.
They're like any other punks.
I think... I think I still may want to gravity this center.
Not like any other punks. Class is in session. I'll make it work. Take this.
Okay, EMP.
I can do this.
Fuck.
Man, we've got it rough.
Oh, we're good.
Shield them. Much obliged. What do I do?
It's like, is he in EMP range? Okay. Jump back here.
Chew on this. Get
Not worried about it.
I'll take them to what to do. I'll just... Deploying decoys.
This could get unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
What is that? I think fine.
What's the deal? This guy's in the way.
Oh.
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Okay.
Get it. Gotcha.
I'll try.
Where's the... Well, I need damage either way, so... How close is this to fulfilling? Okay, let me wait a second.
No point overthinking it. I won't back
Okay,
down.
Amaguchi is out.
Got it rough.
Shield matrix. Perfect.
Shield them. Much obliged.
Watch this.
Okay. What now? Enemy on the move.
And the flare's gone. Super missile.
Target confirmed. That's it. Let's see. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Okay.
Let's see. They're finished. Okay. What now? Let's do this. Got him. Got a target on my head here. Winning? Shield them. Much obliged.
What to do?
What's going on over there? Okay. I see, I see.
I'll make it work.
I can't get those back attacks. Alright, fuck it, whatever. Damage, I need it.
Yes. What do I do?
Can I... Okay. Missile rain right here.
Here goes. I'm in range.
Hey, hey, hey. Don't do that shit again. Oh, fuck.
Nice. Enemy down. There's no point overthinking it.
Shit.
What now? What do I do? I'll try. What do I do? No point overthinking it. Okay. I'll make it work.
Back attack. Can't see shit, but there's a back attack here, so whatever. Very good damage. Very good damage. Oh, it set the thing back up.
What do I do?
I think I heal EP.
Like any other punks.
Can I get to a... I wish I knew which way it was facing. And I zoom in and like try to... Genuinely don't know. I might want to jump? I don't really know.
What to do? Hold up! Get it! The Sentinel number here?
What now?
Enemy threat range.
Throw a shield to them.
Shield them. Much obliged. Got a target on my
Guardian Avenger right there.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
Back attack. Is it dead? No. Very close. Very, very close. Super large missile. Right there.
Here we go. The practice round.
Confirm termination of Axos EX Dymo signature.
What next?
Okay, I see which way it's facing now. Back attack. Hey, okay.
Of high quad EX Dymo signature.
Surely. That should be the S right there, right?
Aegis will activate for this terminal soon.
97% defense. I don't know what the city was at, but our health was looking good. Terminal health looking good.
The fight is far from over.
Cities, yeah, I don't know what the city was at. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Oh, fuck the city! No one cares about the city! I was like, I saw the 21 pop up. I was like, no, not like this. Supreme Defender. Analysis complete, which should also Hey, there we go. Platinumed. Our final bit of lore. Hell yeah. Where is it at? Not Type 98 biped. A weaponized mech that predated the Sentinels, equipped with 16 rocket launchers and 2 Gatling guns. With no way of handling close quarters combat, they were swiftly outclassed as the Kaiju drew near. Game is so good we 100%ed it, yup. Well, platinumed it, right? I guess all those say 100%, and there's like all the destruction shit it opened up that you could continue to do, but the game has recognized that we have done enough. In the 4th area. Probably just if you want to. The only thing I'm curious about, I'm gonna start one real quick. No bonus objectives, no rewards. Okay. I was curious if they were gonna say anything. Because every battle so far has had like a character lead in. Like, is there fancy dialogue locked behind here? Seemingly not. Maybe one at the very end or something. Wait, consecutive battles? Wait. Oh no! Finishing the game reset my streak, I just realized! How dare they? We had like a 35 streak going. And the final area Sakura Award reset it. Man! It don't matter much, but everything that mattered, yep. Nothing, just fighting. Okay. Wow. Can't say there's many games that would I would be okay doing 10 stream days in a row with no break game. There's not many. And I was thinking the other day back to the, you know, the constant Xenoblade suggestion, right? Or, well, it's kind of like a meme at this point, right? But this is 10 days. That game would only be like half done by now. And this was, what was our final 49 hours. Good ass game. Fucking phenomenal. I was worried. I knew it wasn't gonna be the game's fault, but I was worried my enjoyment was gonna be kind of shattered at that like last bit, but good shit. Halfway through a Tales game, yeah. Okay. Incredible game. Incredible journey. Vanillaware doing it again. That final battle was the right kind of difficult. Oh, yeah, I have gripes with it constantly jerking me away, but I feel like as far as an RTS goes, I kind of played it as much as a turn-based as I could because I hate RTS. So that could also just be on me, but even still. Good shit. I remember when I watched a 30-minute video and it's like, oh no, Pole is gonna hate this combat. I kind of thought I was going to. I really thought I was going to. It was like, well, if the story's good enough, I'll suffer. I don't care. And it has 3 different difficulty modes. I could have set it down to easy so I could no-brain it if it was, you know, a problem. And still get all the lore. Because there was no achievement that said to do everything we just did on intense. I could have done it all on easy and still gotten the platinum trophy. So, my favorite set of streams because I love this game a lot. It was yeah, like I said, I don't know that there's many games that I would be okay with, like, full focus grinding one game until it's done. But hell yeah. If you never streamed this, I never would have known about this game. That's the sad part, right? I knew this game wasn't doing great. Because it was a Christmas present, but I told my mom afterwards, after like I opened it on Christmas, like, hey, so thanks, but please tell me you didn't pay full price for this, because that's $20 right now, brand new. He's like, oh yes, I know. Like, there's already massive sales, massive discounts on it. It's like, damn, did its launch flounder that hard? The Vanillaware curse, I suppose, yeah. Criminally unmarketed and mismarketed, yeah. I've only seen one person I follow ever tweet it. Yeah, same. Like, even since, like, we started this, as I smacked the mic, sorry. I've seen, like, maybe 2 13 Sentinels related things on Twitter. Such a shame. It really is. I don't know if anyone can ever recreate something like this. I was thinking about it, like, how do you sit down and write this? What kind of, like, mega mind... Like, do you write the chronological story and then cut it up? Like, this piece goes here now. Like, writing this is a feat in fucking galaxy brains, yeah. I do think a part of the reason is that exclusivity definitely is not helping it. Double Helix. Yes, I have that coming in the mail. I was hoping you would be here today, but based on the time we actually ended the game, I would have waited anyway. But I'm going to be looking through that on Friday, along with the mini art book that comes with a physical edition. I follow a couple of people who were tweeting about it and retweeting other people say to play this game. Yeah, it's just... It's so, like, hidden. And the one thing that gave me a lot of hope, though, like, it was Vanillaware, I was interested, but the main factor, it got a nomination at the Game Awards for Best Narrative. And I was like, okay, it's at least recognized somewhere. It got the nomination. It didn't win, because, of course, it was the Last of Us 2 awards. But it had the nomination there. So I was like, okay, that's very promising. Heard it took 3 years just to write the game. Oh man, and had to cut the scenario in half. Really? Wow. I know someone, when we started Goto a second time, there was someone in chat that mentioned a lot of his was kind of snipped. I don't know, the last game I think I've played knowingly that a large portion of the game was cut was Fire Emblem Fates. And that game's story completely died because of the cut. So, like, props to them for being able to still make an incredible story, even with a massive 50% cutaway. They stripped out lots of slice of life segments, focusing instead on the mysteries. Okay. Goddamn deserve to be there, yeah. Each round, still want to see the story. Yeah. Would love to listen what the story should have been without the cuts. focusing on the mystery producer per pacing. That, yeah, if they left a lot more slice of life, it might have made the pacing pretty bad. So maybe it was for the best. Good shit. Even post credits, like they were fucking dropping bombs that were interesting, and like just like holy shit, literally the entire way through, even after the credits. It's amazing. Someone on Twitter, whenever I said I was gonna start this game, I forget who, but someone responded to me saying they've never said what the fuck more when playing a game. And yes, correct. Believe this story was written by one God, fucking Megamind. Has to be. Apparently they even experienced stock shortages because of how good word of mouth was in this game when it came out. In Japan, you mean? I do know it was a lot bigger in Japan. Like, when it came out last year in Japan, all the Japanese artists I follow, and other, like Kamiya, Yoko Taro, even, Sakurai, they were just like, this game is incredible. But then once it came out westward, it went dark. The pandemic severely delayed the localized release. Well, not even that. The game was, I think, 5 years in development. I think that was when the first well, I guess 5 years publicly in development, because I think that's when the first trailer came out. It was like 2016, 2015. In Japan, yeah. Smash Bros. Sakurai? Yes. Smash Bros. Sakurai. George Kamintani, president. Oh, he did. I know the Vanillaware guy. I didn't know his name. But I know he was super proud of the game. I know before it was released, there was a comment that he thinks this is the best thing Vanillaware has ever created. And I think it's tough to argue. It is Sakurai. That's how Takatoshi got invited to Smash. Absolutely. It all makes sense. Wow. What a fucking ride. It was originally a 7 to 8 character story, but then they increased it, and the story also took an extreme turn. Interesting. But okay. Of course, tomorrow is Thursday. No stream on Thursdays. Friday, I don't know how long looking at the books are gonna take. It's gonna be fun either way. I don't really care how long. So if it takes a whole stream, it takes a whole stream. I'll look at an art book for 5 hours. I don't mind. But I want to start the Monster Hunter Rise demo soon. So it'll either be maybe the second half of that. I don't know how long the main meat of the demo goes. I know it's kind of like open-ended and do whatever for as long as you want. That's the main thing. Very chill stream, yeah. I'm doing that. The Rise demo, yeah. So either latter half of Friday, or if there's not enough time, we'll just chill with like Genshin or something, and then do that on Saturday, maybe. And then we'll think about starting another game on the to-do list, I guess, start of next week. 13 Sentinels, I can cross that off the list. I have Origami King in my possession, ready for finishing the Paper Mario journey. What can even follow this? Yeah, anything following this is just fucked, honestly. I want to do Lost Dimension pretty soon, because it just seems really fun. It's another Atlas published title. I don't think I should do Lost Dimension immediately after this, because I think, by comparison, because I think they're going to be a little bit similar. I don't want to, overshadow it too much and be shit by comparison, right? But that seems to be the next. That and AI Somnium Files are like the two similar to this that I have on my to-do list that I think would be really fun to do. But we gotta wait just a bit. Like that empty feeling after P5, right? We'll get something going though. We got time to fill too. We got games coming out at, like, next month. Persona 5S and Grave of the Default 2. So, fine things. But hell yeah. Got on sale. Yeah, because it was like, what, $6 or $4? It was something ridiculously cheap. I was like, well, I might as well pick it up now. We'll get to that eventually. This playthrough definitely solidified my... I was still hesitant on AI, even though it was suggested to me, and it seemed like something that could be good. This essentially being a voice-acted visual novel for like 80% of the time. It was like, you know what, that AI Somnium Files should be a fun time in a very similar fashion, just like experiencing a story together. That's why the 99 Rider, yeah. More interactive than just the average visual novel, and moving around environments was nice, yeah. Alright. Probably gonna have to go get some of the soundtrack of this too. A lot of those battle themes, the main theme. Very good. Very good. But thank you all for coming out for the stream. I've very much appreciated, as always. Such a good journey. Finally come to a close. Man. Honestly, the Idol song is really good, so yes. But I will see you again on Friday for some 13 Sentinels. I guess it's still like a 13 Sentinels stream, but looking through the art book instead of playing it. But yeah, enjoy your Thursdays, and I will see you then. Have a good night, everyone.
Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Father!